Welcome to the JWK Show 2. A quick thank you to our sponsor, crypto exchange TOOBIT. Check out our exclusive event with them. We have trade to earn massive XRP rewards. Still a lot of time left, 16 days. And guys, earn free XRP just by trading XRP and cryptos. No KYC, no VPN. Link in the description below. We have a major transaction going on top of the Stellar network, and that is someone testing a USDC payment system. And we can see a transaction, a supply of 600 billion USDC. And we also have a matching number. We have the US stimulus checks package at $600 billion as well. So could we see US stimulus checks going on top of the Stellar blockchain issued in USDC? This means that we could see $600 billion in value coming on top of the Stellar blockchain, leading to a very high XLM price point. So if this is true, we have the 13 number, then guys, we have big things in store for XLM and its price. And we do have confirmation of the 1%, the US, the banking system moving into digital assets. We have blockchain technology, DLT, and so on. We have the US officially signing a bill to replace the FedNow system with a new modern payment network built on XRP for transactions, right? We do have the adoption of digital assets, a FedNow payment system using XRP, right? We have the current Federal Reserve system going down, which is FedWire, and we have FedNow coming in using digital assets.
I have an executive order for your attention relating actually to government payments. Historically, checks issued by the Treasury are, I believe, 14 times more likely to become the subject of fraud than electronic transfer payments. This is an executive order that's going to push the Treasury Department to modernize its payment system to ensure that where possible they're using electronic methods of payment as opposed to paper checks in order to reduce waste, fraud, and abuse in the government, which is obviously an endeavor that we've been pursuing in numerous aspects of government under your leadership.
It's basically modernization of equipment and methods, and it's something that really, I think he's going to be a great Secretary of the Treasury, wanted, Scott, and so we're doing this, and we have other modernization programs going on. We could let somebody else, whoever is next, whoever that may be, do it, but it's something that should have been done 25, 30 years ago.
There we go, and we also do have the Department of Commerce. We have, for the first time in U.S. government's history, putting economic data on the Stellar network. So we have an entity within the government using Stellar XLM, which means that it wouldn't be a surprise or out of the blue, a surprise if we do see U.S. stimulus checks on top of the Stellar blockchain being powered by XLM, right? This in itself is already a massive confirmation. And we have a new video from Stellar, and that is blockchain is built to work in the background. We have Tom Weller on stablecoins.
I think that we are in a very specific weird point in the timeline of crypto and stablecoins in which users actually are aware of what stablecoins they're using, and that is a leaky abstraction that hopefully we will be able to fix in the next few years, because at the end of the day, it's true that the crypto native users are probably, they're going to know what they're transacting with, but the boom of adoption that we're looking for is not going to come from these users. They're going to come through services that expose a USD balance, and behind the scenes it can be like the hyperliquid dollar, it can be circulating USDC, it can be whatever. They can move it between systems, and behind the scenes it will just go through whatever stable swap opportunities there is. And so I do think, and I agree here with Noah, that there will be like a small number of these like brand stable coins, like USDC and USDT, that people are actually aware of, and then we're going to have a very long tail of assets that are almost kind of like internal to whatever system they're being used and from the user's perspective, like they're not going to know what's going on, and that's a good thing.
We will see only a few handful of stablecoins dominating the payment space, and that will be RLUSD, USDC, and a few others. And in order for mass adoption to happen, we have to see governments using stablecoin. Again, this is a possibility. It is already happening as we speak. And lastly, taking a look at the charts, we have both XRP, XLM down around 8%, and we have XLM trading at 22 cents. We do have a break below of this critical level of support, which means that we could see, unfortunately, XLM this week moving down even lower. Definitely watch out for that. That's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.